So, first day in Jakarta, I got in about 4 a.m. last night and got straight to bed as it was a really uncomfortable plane ride. Managed to get some sleep, but not as much as ideal before big race day. Probably woke up about 8, got some breakfast, and now back in the room. So the goal for tomorrow is sub 75. Pretty challenging time, I think. However, from the training and from the half marathon last month, I'm pretty confident it's a achievable target. There are, however, some big competitors on the field. Ollie Fricker, Gabe Heck, both really good, strong guys. Is the flag on the cards? Potentially. Only the day will tell. Got fingers crossed though. See if we can put the training to good use and get the best times possible. So the plan for the day is we're going to hit a shakeout session and go for a sauna, as I'm lucky enough to be in a hotel with a spa and wellness suite. Then we're going to head to the venue, familiarise, look at the layout, see what's around, get to know some people, and then obviously register for tomorrow's race. That should probably take a few hours. Then back to the hotel, get some client check-ins and some work done, and maybe even hit the sauna again, really smash the recovery. Main target for the day though, eat well, hydrate. I was a little bit unsure of the electrolyte supply and hydration while I'm here, so being nice and prepared, I bought my own. Got essential aminos from Rule 1. Usually pretty standard daily one that I like to have. I have, however, mixed in some bulk nutrients sport fuel, as it's just got a little bit more carbs and same sort of composition of electrolytes. Next problem I've got, however, is the bottle is very small, not the usual mixer I normally put it in. So we're just going to make a funnel, dump it in, sip on that throughout the day. Voila. And in case you're wondering, yes, I do now have electrolytes all over the laptop. So had a little shakeout session, a little swim in a sauna, focused on the recovery this morning, got some lunch in, and now just heading off to the venue, pick 2. So see how everything looks, get a little familiarisation with the race layout, and yeah, get a little plan ready to go for tomorrow. So just got to the convention centre, and it's a little bit of a ghost town in here. The registration is meant to open at 12, but I can't seem to see anyone. Hopefully this man over here can help us out. So me being a complete idiot, me being me basically, got the wrong location for the early athlete check-in registration. So yeah, the other one, the actual location is about an hour and a half drive away. So I think we'll just stick with tomorrow, race day. Everything's still being set up here, so nothing to really look at either.
A few moments later.
So change of plans, we've made the trip to the actual location for the registration as we had nothing else to do. So yeah, let's see what it's all about. check-in took literally 2 seconds. We are ready for tomorrow's race. Let's go. It's race day, got a good night's sleep. Gonna go head down, grab some breakfast, get some work done, and then we're gonna head over to the venue, familiarise with the layout, and yeah, start warming up, check things out. Just got to the race venue. Let's go check out the spectator entrance, have a look at the course layout, and see what we got. So it's the morning after the race and feeling pretty tired, but overall good. The race didn't go as ideally hoped. Obviously was aiming for the 75 minutes. The actual time was hour 35. Pretty far off of what I was hoping, but 75 was going to be a bit of a reach anyway, and put it simply, the humidity in Indonesia is humbling. My heart rate was already up into the 140s, just warming up, sweating profusely. I think when I wrung the sweatband out at the end, it was very, very heavy. There's definitely room for improvements though, so I think the wall balls was the biggest one. I think, overall the splits, so runs, they went pretty well. The roughly around 440, 435 for the runs, which was good, pretty much what I was on the half marathon, so happy with that. Sled push, sled pull, skier, rower, all very good stations. Farmer's carry, probably could have done a little bit better there, but around the 2-minute mark, which was good. Burpees, lunges and wall balls are going to be the main areas of focus for the next training program. Definitely the wall balls, actually hitting the target. I was there for 16 minutes on the wall balls, which was basically hell. 30 no reps, glancing the target or just that little bit off, which is my own fault really. Very frustrating. But yeah, one of the areas for improvement will be the main target. Lunges, a little bit longer than I would have liked, but kept it steady. Same with burpees. Overall, happy to have finished the first Pro Solo. Definitely would have liked to get a better time, but the next race will be Perth, my home race, so hoping to get a very good performance there. Won't be dealing with the humidity of Indonesia, and hopefully shave a good few minutes off of that 135. Maybe even 75 there, who knows. So the plan for Perth going forward is going to be away next week in Malaysia for a family friend's wedding, so we're just going to focus on the recovery, get some good food, relax, decompress. Week after that is going to be a testing week, so we're going to start the new program, get some good numbers, know exactly where we're at. So we're going to do a 10k time trial, do a 2k on the rower and the skier, do max length of sled push and sled pull, and then max reps of wall balls. Really get a good idea of where we're at, so can then dial in the training program going forward, really push them areas for improvement. Going to be focusing a lot on strength and endurance, especially in the legs and shoulders, as that was a bit of a downfall on the burpees and wall balls. I think for me as well, one of the things I want to work on is going to be hip mobility. I was feeling a lot in the wall balls that the lower back was failing quite quickly. So I think if I can open up the hip mobility a bit more, should hopefully take a little bit of load off the lower back and transfer it to the glutes, which should be a huge bonus. So that's the plan for Perth. Improve running, improve wall balls, improve lunges, improve burpees. Those are the main 4 targets, and for me as well, hip mobility. I really hope everyone enjoyed this little race video log. I'll probably do another one for Perth. It won't be as much travelling, but I'll probably deep dive into a little bit more recovery focus, training focus, that sort of thing. Probably deep dive a little bit more into race prep and tapering week. And I'm going to try and log some more training videos and breakdowns in the coming week, so stay tuned.